BBC.
BBC One.
Now, a party
Election broadcast by
the British
National Party.
This party
Broadcast is different.
from the others. I'm not speaking to you to hand out bribes, to flatter and deceive, to promise everything to everyone. I'm asking you to help us undo the ruin that the old parties, Tory and Labour, have brought upon our country during this century, and to build a movement which in the coming century will put the great back into Britain. For 1,000 years, these shores have symbolized the identity of this nation and its freedom. Millions have died to defend them. In just 50 years, those millions have been betrayed. The floodgates have been opened. This is Britain in the 1990s. Is this what our war heroes fought for? Is it the future that you want? For 1,000 years, our country stood on its own, proud, strong, and free. Not anymore. Tories and Labour have sold us out to Europe. A new flag flies over our land. Under that flag, foreigners make our laws. One government after another has allowed our industries to be destroyed. They've allowed Europe to ruin our fishermen. They've allowed cut-price goods to close down our factories. Britain today has become an industrial wasteland, while we import from abroad the goods we should be making ourselves. The result? Millions out of work, young people doomed to spend their lives in idleness. This was once a law-abiding country. Not anymore. Crime is out of control. Almost every day brings news of another hideous murder. Yet society seems powerless against the criminal. Authority has gone soft. A few years ago, a group of people decided they'd had enough of weak government, betrayal of the British people being sold down the river. They decided to do something. They formed the British National Party. Now this party has branches all over Britain. Branches comprised of people very like you, campaigning in their neighbourhoods, offering the British people a new ideal to believe in. The parties of Parliament are the parties of the old century, the century of British decline. For the new century, we need a new ideal, a new kind of politics. We need people in power with faith in the ability of Britain to stand on her own feet, build her own future. We must get out of Europe and become a free nation once again. We must rebuild British industry by buying British, not importing from abroad the goods we can produce ourselves. By recovering our manufacturing base, we'll provide millions of new jobs and at last give our young people hope for the future. We must stop immigration and we must help the immigrants return home. We need an all-out war against crime and terrorism, starting with the restoration of capital punishment. Above all, we need a government of strength, not weakness. A government that'll stand up for the interests of this country and put Britain and the British people first. Our party is fighting more than 50 seats in this election. If yours is one of them, I hope that you'll give us your vote.
For further information, please write to the British National Party, care of P.O. Box 117, Welling, Kent, DA 163DW.
That was a party election broadcast by the British National Party. It can be seen again at 11:30 on BBC Two.